I'm just doing this video because I feel like saying lippy, lippy, pipey sinking. No, seriously, folks, I just decided to pop on quickly. It's 44 minutes past midnight here. We're lucky, knock on wood, no snow. It should be a good day tomorrow to do some sledding, so I'll have some sledding material that I'll be putting up. It'll be dependent on the weather and how cold it is. I don't know which camera I'm going to be using. I'm probably going to be bringing both, with Michelle handling at least one and me handling another. We're going to go see Daybreakers also, so I'll have a review uploaded in regards to it. That'll be possibly when as soon as we've come out of the theaters and finished with the sledding. Before supper, my time, which is about 5 Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, no, that's Atlantic Standard Time. I have a radio show tomorrow night, so I'll be doing some uploads of those too, possibly when I come back home, and if not, possibly the next morning. I just hope that you guys are well wherever you are, and that your weather is not as chaotic as some areas have been demonstrating. And I really apologize for the people living in the UK that are struggling right now with bad weather. Chin up. At least it's not really, well, knock on wood, raining at the moment, and you're not being flooded. There's no earthquakes, there's no typhoons, there's nothing else that's happening in the UK in regards to that. And wherever else that you are in the world, I just hope that your weather is, for at least the moment, relaxing. That said, I heard an interesting tidbit from somebody who sent me a message. I think he left a comment on one of my videos, and scientists, especially the UK science, trying to think what the official name is, but it's a group of scientists over in the UK for astronomy. Studies have shown that apparently we have a galaxy relatively close. Now, bear in mind that galaxies can be close when they say close, but they're actually a few 100 billion miles away. Literally, in galaxy terms, a hop, skip, and a jump. In this case, we apparently have a star that's been that has been a nova for the past, let's see, from 1855 to 1967. It was emitting its miniature energy shootouts, which made it literally, in the sense of the word, blink. Okay, but now it's quite overdue. Now we don't know when it's going to go nova, so this isn't something to lose sleep over, because it could be in a few years, it could be in a few thousand years. A few years in galaxy terms is usually a few generations of us dead. But it will possibly be a planet killer, in the sense that it will cause a total elimination of the ozone layer. It'll literally scrub it off from the explosion at a long distance. But when it reaches Earth, it won't disintegrate Earth, as far as I understand it. But it will actually cause solar radiation to seep through the ozone layer, which means that we'll possibly be living in shelters for a very long time if that ever happens. Well, actually, my descendants will. So no worries there. I wish to thank all the people that have remained adhered to my channel. I'm at 317 subscribers, hoping to get 400 before the end of the month. And I want to give an encouragement to all of you not to drop me. The reason why is because I do other vlogs other than replies, and I do the simple thing with all my channels that I get. If there's something that I don't want to see, I click on it, let it play, and move on. Unfortunately, YouTube hasn't invented a delete button function based on selecting certain videos that you don't want to see, just for those videos to be eliminated. I'm sorry. I just like responding, and I hope that you guys enjoy it as much as I do, or at least enjoy me giving comments to people that really deserve positive comments. But I've got you folks to thank for everything that I'm surviving through. I'm surviving a separation without anxieties. I am surviving my bachelorhood quite well. I've got some interesting news. I'm going to start up ballroom dancing this Tuesday. I may vlog it. The teacher Eva seems to be quite intrigued at the idea, so she may be allowing me to bring my camera and using it at the very least. If not, well, I'll vlog it just before. But it's with the Aurel Béliveau School of Dance here in Moncton, New Brunswick, and it's at the Beau Séjour Curling Club. So I'll be checking into it. The only thing I don't like is the price, but I'm going to invest in it because it's well worth $85 with taxes included, and that's Canadian money. For people living in Europe with the euro, it's probably half that. And for people living in the United States, unfortunately, our Canadian dollar is holding strong, so it's about maybe $80 US. And I'm saying maybe. That said, Tai Chi for now is a no-go because I'm not finding a school that can give me a schedule that makes sense. I work regular hours Monday to Friday from 8:45 to 5:15 on average, but it tends to be anywhere between 8:30 to 8:30 to 9 starting time, sometimes a little bit later, and the finish time won't be later than 6:30 unless I'm doing overtime and saving money and everything else. That said, I'm not giving up hope yet. If I can find a Tai Chi master or a Tai Chi school or certified Tai Chi instructor in Moncton that is willing to instruct or be flexible with hours or offer nighttime classes, that would be nice. Because when I called, I thought that the Soren Tai Chi school was offering it. The person I spoke to told me, and I'm not making up any news, 10 to 11. I went and jumped the gun and I assumed it was 10 to 11 p.m. No. 10 to 11 a.m. And there's an additional practice that happens for the Tai Chi, which is at 7, but that doesn't do a thing for me. I need the instruction. So, for now, that may be on the back burner, but I'm not giving up hope yet, because there are a few people in Moncton that have the Tai Chi skills to teach, and, well, I'm hoping I can find one. To everyone else who's currently in the Maritimes, I hope you guys are having a nice time. And for any snowbirds out there, for Canadians that are going south, east, or west, depending on where they actually spend the winter, I hope you guys are having fun. I really do. No, I'm not sarcastic. Far from it, because my parents have earned their retirement and they're enjoying life as their health permits it to be. Unfortunately, we won't be bringing our money with us when we die. Anything that we've invested in will go the way of the dodo, in the sense that it will be spread out to people, sold, given away to charities or organizations that can use the equipment or anything else. Yeah, so I hope you guys are having fun, and if you've got friends or family members that might enjoy this channel, encourage them to come along. And I'm going to try to do shoutouts, but it's becoming a little bit chaotic, so I'm probably going to do a D&D thing I haven't done. If you're familiar with Dungeons & Dragons or Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, I used to play it. I still have my bag of dice somewhere. I have to find it, and if I can, I'm probably going to be using it with my 2D20s or 2D100s to actually decide which number I'm picking and which people I'm going to be randomly shouting out to, keeping a list. Anyways, to all you folks out there, I wish you a good night, good morning, good evening, or good afternoon. Whatever you're doing, put a smile on. It won't hurt. That your job sucks, I apologize. It is something that we all need to have, but make it your own. Make it your own niche. Have it your way, and please have a nice one.